Baba wants us to do tapasya of determined thought. So I keep the thought that I want to remain cheerful, light, and cooperate by maintaining the vibrations of love and peace in all the challenging situations. So, keeping this thought constantly, if that situation could last for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or maybe hour, and I remind myself that I have to remain cheerful so that others around me can maintain courage and whatever they have to accomplish, my cooperation with them, so cheerfulness, lightness inside with the thought that everything will be okay, Baba is with us, but internally maintaining patience. And with these thoughts, when Baba says, have determined thought and do tapasya for that, not only have thought of determination, but your image of determination. Because determination is stability, which will help the situation to resolve without any stress, tension, but seeing it as scene of drama and knowing it will pass. Let me do tapasya, determined thought that I will maintain patience. Because in patience, the vibrations which you are sharing for the task to be accomplished, whosoever is the instrument, but it is Baba's task. So, how do I serve, be cooperative? Also, in my life, that quality and the power will keep growing and it will become real experiment or practice of what Baba wants us to do. So, let's think of that, do tapasya of determined thought to maintain patience, cheerfulness, and lightness.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 4, Pilgrimage of Remembrance, Bapsamaan, equal to the Father. Now we'll be listening from Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Every moment of drama is beneficial. Learning, growing, experimenting, attaining, everything happens at every moment. It's just how do we observe it and become very, very cooperative Whenever there is some difficulty, someone is trying to fix it, what I have to do, just keep very, very good vibrations, maintain that love, and watch drama with lot of patience, because reaction, irritation makes whatever is happening doesn't bring solution, but rather makes it more complicated. I have learned with the time that what our ancestors' souls used to do when I used to travel with them, that whenever there is a complicated situation, it's not they are not aware, but they just go into quite deep silence, bring the vibrations that it will be okay, maintain patience, remember Baba, so that the soul who is trying to fix the problem can get some power. And I experienced that so many times. So I learned from them until now. Even Dadi Janki, we have program on the stage. Lot is going behind the scenes, and especially when there is sometimes lack of facilities, or sometimes our internet doesn't work. Sometimes spiritual internet doesn't work. Sometimes physical doesn't work. But what I need to do at that time, not do in the sense of action, maybe I don't know what to do. Others are doing it. But I just maintain that calm, we maintain that peace, bring presence of Baba, very light, not make anyone feel something wrong is gone. But okay, so if you are like that, you're not helping, but you are making situation more difficult. So every moment, even the stress of time is not good. You have to kind of mentally prepare yourself and be in a way that you are not stressed about something. As I have seen many times that some are very time conscious. One time, Dadi Janki, someone said, "Oh, I don't want to waste my time in the meetings." And Dadi said, "Meetings are important, but it is the question of my time." Hmm. So that means somewhere this consciousness of my time is for Baba, Baba's Yagya Seva. So it's like tension of any kind is not pleasant into the stage which Baba wants us, that you have to be like Father in thoughts, in words, actions, then relationship and interaction. And Baba said we are good at two, but third one, when it comes to actions, then I think we lose the focus of what at this time, at this moment, what is required. Not that what I think, what I want to do, what is required is a true server of Yagya. And then the relationship of love and respect. Not if someone is late for a few minutes, try to put down that person by saying, "Oh, you are always late." No. How we go, Baba said that Mansa Seva is really at that time. We'll try to do Mansa Seva of the world, but not with immediate person or situation. Mansa Seva at that time is, yes, it will be okay. Yes, you are Baba's child. You create such very constructive, positive, encouraging energy for each one of us. And I assure you that the reward which you get, the stage which will get advanced, I mean, that is what when Baba says be cooperative, we always think it's something physical. Karma Yoga. That should be natural with us, but it's very, very subtle. And that's why Baba says that that cooperative attitude will make you easy yogi. Sahyog. Sahyog is cooperation. No? Someone sent a question what Baba means by cooperation. So this is what the scene we were going through for half an hour. And still it's not completely we got solution physically. But for me, I have learned so much from that is just stay calm, smile, yes, it's all going to be okay. Cooperation in a very subtle way, which I think that most of us are not aware. So energy which we create is really not helping. I want something, I want to see more number of, I want to see this. So that what you want to see, how will it happen? No? So this subtle cooperation, I had been noticing attention on myself that one says Bapsamaan like relationship and context or in actions. So it's a very subtle thing. And this morning I was feeling that some of your children must be going for becoming doctors or lawyers or any such kind of profession. So they have to study, right? 8 years, 6 years of that, and then internship for 2 years. And in that internship, they practice what they have learned. And after that, they get a job, right? They can be doctors, they can be engineers. So this Sunday's Muli I had been reading for so many times. And I found every word, single word, has to be understood if I have to be deity, right? We have to become deity or we just keep a concept of being a deity. If I have to become doctor, so I have to become deity, right? Become. We are becoming deity. So every word is wisdom. It helps me to clear my third eye insights. It changes into a virtue. We don't have to pay anything for all the study. Baba doesn't want us to leave everything and study. And we are fortunate because knowledgeful Baba is our father. So he doesn't charge us. He says, okay, children, I teach you free. So we are fortunate. But sometimes we take it for granted. Oh, I heard only while in the train. I heard only while doing activity. But that's not you will become deity. You have to study. And I am realizing every day that I need to study as a study because I am becoming deity. You understand? Becoming is not only knowing something will make me that, right? We sometimes read only, listen only. Oh, I know these points. Oh, I also heard before. But how much really I have become that? So, more I am studying and more I am finding that you need a concentrated time to study properly because each word has some wisdom in that, some practice in that, some things to be experimented. So Baba is saying that this is the year to get blessings, to be free from obstacles. This is the year to become donor and donors of, not only donors, but donors of blessings also. So if you want that blessing, then Baba, of course, as he said that tapasya of determined thought, image of determined thought. But Baba said for that, one day I will take different kinds of obstacles. but we can take this as internal or external. It will always be that the Gulzar used to say, Maya will always come through someone. And if a person is upset, you don't see that person as angry person, but you say Maya is around. So your drishti towards that person is of love, of peace, soul conscious, but Maya is around. Maya tries to keep taking our test, keep circling around to see anyone who is little disturbed, weak, to make that soul more upset. Then sit with people will talk against each other, gossip. So Maya tries to make them do wrong actions. So Baba said, but you will need to have two qualities if you want to get that blessing. One is that you have to be donors, you have to bestow without any desire, give respect, don't expect this one should respect me too. I will give respect because this is what I am. Like I always speak in a very polite language because from Lokik and Alokik family. Lokik family also we taught, we were learned a lot about how to talk respectfully, how to maintain your dignity and help other. And then Didi Manmohini used to teach me, every word you speak should be a blessing. Never, never keep saying, because if your mouth is used to saying all kinds of things, then how can your words have power, right? It's a conch. I always say if I can sit and talk whatever and about anything and think whatever is happening, one person is the cause of it. If I have that kind of consciousness, then things can be resolved, never resolved. So I feel that what is missing wherever we find things are have to be better is we are not donors. If we really become donor and cooperative, and then secondly, Baba saying, what is important to become obstacle free, not to expect, do with love whatever you did, even with one thought. Baba will give you the reward. Elevated thought, word, action has elevated reward. If I believe in elevated and pure actions. So Baba says, second thing is power to merge. When you are able to merge, you will be able to maintain good wishes and pure feelings for everyone. I think we all will need to reflect on what is power to merge, because that also is a quite vast subject. Like I, used to look at Mama, or Mama used to talk a lot about merge it. And she will give many examples. One was that when a very big ship goes in the ocean and when it's passing in the water, you see big, big waves, right? Big waves around ocean. But when it has passed and you look behind, the ocean is very calm, very calm. So Mama also used to give example that there will be waves in the ocean, but deeply within, I should not be disturbed. I should remain calm. I should remain peaceful. Because when I am not peaceful, I am creating obstacles. Not only for myself, because my stage now is fluctuating. I am not consistent then. But these vibrations are not healthy. They don't bring success. They don't mend relationships. So this subtle kind of energy, which Baba is saying, be bestower and obstacle free, means increase the power to merge. So all of us together will reflect deeply and experiment that I merge it, but then you find it again get emerged. For a while I find it's gone, then it emerges. So what I have been done right or how do I right is merged, like Baba says, in the ocean. Anything just disappears. No? So what I do that I have power to merge, to gain the blessing of to be free from obstacles. Two things Baba said required. One is to bestow without any expectation. You give, you will get it. You don't have to get from anyone. My life had been very, very pleasant because I don't think that what I am doing, somebody has to give me the reward of that. It's Baba. It's a record within me. I am keeping my record that I maintain patience. It's my stage. It's the certificate which I have to get from Baba. And if I get from Baba, others will automatically give. Deep within this whole thing of whatever I am doing is for Yajna and Baba. And never, never get stuck because of any instrument, anyone, any soul. Baba has put me on this journey. Baba is with me, and I have to reach the destination no matter what. So subtle obstacles are internally, someone is the hindrance, someone is not doing, someone is not right. But what I have to do, then what happens? When you focus on someone, you keep losing your energy, keep losing more energy. And then situations become bigger, longer, and we think sometimes helpless, like there is no solution because we are not doing something in the right way. What I have to do, the vibrations I have to spread. Any time when you do it, what you're doing towards yajna, there will be a world of so many birds. But we don't see that way. We still see everything in a completely different way. So, to claim the blessing of being free from obstacles, be a donor. And second important thing is power to merge. So Baba says when you have power to merge, you continue to give good wishes and blessings to everyone. You understand? But if you are not, merge, immediately merge. Because it's gone. Dadi Janki Dadi Gulzar always told us that sometimes even drama laughs at you. That a scene has passed and you are still seeing that scene but not the present one. And I really sometimes realize that I'm thinking of yesterday, but today can't be yesterday, right? Every minute, every scene of drama is different. To stay with that, and every scene, every situation, you should see which quality I need to maintain, which power I need to maintain. And that is called accumulation of powers. Many had been asking me, what is accumulation of power? So if we want to take number, to be carefree, become cooperative, Baba says in two ways. One is do tapasya for the self and of determined thought. That means this is what I require in me. You realize that what is upsetting you or which virtue is less, where time is wasted inside in my thinking, lot of time goes waste. That means lot of powers are being wasted. So two things Baba is saying. One is do tapasya for yourself and become cooperative. So as I said, the meaning of cooperation here is what that situation requires. Like for me, one of the tapasya which I took, determined thought, to be just loving. My thoughts of love, words of love, relationship of love, my interaction with everyone, just with love, because they are souls. And I sow the seed of love, true love, spiritual love, not attachment. But then that's also becoming my record. Not only that, but Baba is saying every thought, pure thought, should become immortal and imperishable in you. So it's really something we need to pay attention. Something, let's say suddenly uh, your gas is not working. You have all things ready. So you get impatient, you jump, you do everything, then what will happen? Will it come? No. But if you really, guarantee you, if you all remain silent, patient, remember Baba, solution will come. Solution doesn't come through anger, discontent, no. Solution only come by using your stock of powers at that time. So I think we all have to experiment because Baba said times will come where you will have these kinds of internal, external situation to take. I take it as a test, as a lesson, as a practice to grow, to look at my stock of powers so that I know what I had been using lot and not replacing it. No? When you keep a stock of rice, then you use it, then you have to see how much more has to be added, right? And also, what do you know through Baba's remembrance, sitting in yoga? Am I accumulating? When you accumulate, you have enough, right? Like someone said, when you have expenditure, that's where your saving is useful, right? So, same is my stock of powers, my stock of knowledge, stock of virtues. It's only expenditure come when there is some situation or settling of karmic accounts. I use that stock. So Baba had been talking that when you have tapasya of determined thought or power to merge free from obstacles, you can do mansa seva. And mansa seva is that then every thought of yours becomes cooperation for yajna. Every thought will generate whatever needed for Baba's yajna. Thought will have that accomplishment. So take benefit of the year of blessing. Someone again thought, had question about how do I give good wishes to my own self, have pure thoughts for my own self. I am conqueror, I am victorious, I am Baba's child, Baba is remover of sorrow, bestower of happiness, that's what I have to do. Because if you really say anything for anyone, it's causing sorrow to their soul. Right? More burden, more burden, more burden. Such a chain of action reaction is happening a lot. Dadi Janki once said, don't talk about any soul, anything, because you are creating a lot of karmic account there. So subtly be a donor now and increase power to merge. So we have a lot of homework and we will continue with that. Om Shanti.
असल प्योर है और सन ऑफ सुप्रीम को बाप। तो इसी तरह से याद में रहने से फिर हमारा एक्शंस भी प्योर रहेगा कि आई एम प्योर सोल नॉट इम्प्योर। तो ये ख्याल रहने से हमारी एक्शंस में संभलेंगे जल्दी, कोई रॉन्ग एक्शंस नहीं होगा। और जो भी देखते हैं तो ये भी तो सोल है, ये भी तो फर्स्ट प्योर है। लेकिन
don't forget to bring Mama's picture for our angelic dance.
Om Shanti. Welcome to our Vyakti journey. Today is Wednesday. Mama's Day. Lovingly prepare a sweet bhog dish, but there is something a little bit different today. Of course, it's sweet, but today we'll be showing you something different, and that we will see it in video and let you all know. Let's see. It's very delicious, right? It looks so good. Must be very tasty too, right? Anyway, so this is not sweet bhog. Actually, this is salty bhog dish. We thought that we had been showing you many sweet items, so let's do something different. And today this was salty bhog dish because we always make one sweet item and one salty item. So, but salty cannot go without sweet. Just make a note of that when we offer bhog to Baba on Thursday, salty has to be with one sweet item. You can have only one sweet, that could be okay. But if you had to make salty also, then sweet also has to go. So, anyway, this will be for your experiment for next coming Thursday. And for tomorrow, you all know that we have showed you one recipe last week, Wednesday, which was date stole. So we can try that together, and that was also delicious. But one thing that you can make whichever sweet item you want with the salty one. When you are making salty item, you make sure you make something little sweet also together with that. And one more note for that is plain flour is white flour. And the masalas which we added in the end, that makes it very delicious. But if you don't want, it's optional. And when you put this thing in the oil, make sure you don't touch your finger into the oil, otherwise you know what happens, right? So be mindful, be careful, and with the medium fire we had to do all that. Okay, so best of luck for your new adventure. I'm sure many mothers who are expert, they will know it, but whoever wants to experiment, you're welcome to do so. Okay, now let's move forward. And Didi has something nice to share about Mama. But before we do that, let's get our homework for tomorrow.
Let's all wear a beautiful crown of light and a beautiful crown studded with jewels. And in this double crowned stage, we experience that I, the soul, am a queen of this confluence age.
Om Shanti. I, the soul, am a queen of the confluence age. So Deep Rani, that's the Hindi word we had to remember. It's so beautiful word. Anyway, let's hear from Didi now, and then we'll be saying good night, goodbye to Baba and each other. And of course, we will have our Mama with us.
When I came to Baba and start going to center, so Mama had to visit our center for 5 days. So sisters asked me, one thing I didn't know was cooking, because I have 2 elder sisters, I have mother, and we are only 4 or 5 members in the home. So my mother will say, but if that means she thought at least she can cook, my older sister. So I never really got chance to learn to cook anything. So the sisters say, oh, but won't you feed that mama at least one toli or one item of food? I said, but I don't know any. I don't know to go on the stove. She said, okay, can we teach you something? You want to learn? So I said, tell me something very simple, no, what I can make. So anyway, that time and even now, in Madhuban, they give something of chickpeas flour, besan, and it's a square pieces or sometimes the round one are called laddu. So they call it mohan thal, that pieces of besan. So I said, okay. So they taught me and I was able to make it and I was very happy. And then I start telling them, okay, once in a week when I am off from my college, I will come. You teach me another thing. And then I start seeing the importance of Bhog and Brahma Bhojan. And so next time when Mama came, so I had learned few other things. And Mama said, you are very good. I said, why? She said two things. One is you learned so many things. Another, she said, many don't learn because they think now they will be asked to make it. So they don't learn so that they can say, I don't know. But you didn't know and you learned. And then I was honestly could make, used to make Brahma Bhojan at least for 180, 200 with the help of 2, 3. And very good Brahma Bhojan, vegetables and everything very good. Because one of other training we had was when we went to Madhuban, out of 7 days, one day was just for cooking for the group. And I knew certain very good things. So when I go before that, Madhuban Nivasis will say, now we will get this, Sister Mohini's cooking. We're going to get this. So we used to feel happy that family is waiting and so we will go and cook. And so that was another training. And third is when you are sent at a new place, new country, new city. So you can't eat. There are no Brahmins there. So only those who knew cooking could go because they could cook for themselves. So I went to Jaipur, Udaipur, many, Ahmedabad, then foreign countries. Sometimes stayed with family, so you just don't cook for yourself. It was like few people, and so I think this cooking part of the Brahmin life, and I think after some time you love to do that. So this salty bhog which you saw is very tasty and very interesting. Okay, Om Shanti, and let's remember Baba. So the song is saying that Mama, we need you on this earth. Please come back, right? So these two little girls wearing saris exactly like Mama. And also one of them trying to have hairstyles. It's inspiring. I congratulations to those two little girls. I don't know their names, but even the even the saris they're wearing, even sari they're wearing exactly like Mama's sari. We don't wear that. So anyway, I think all of us, yes, yeah, all of us together invoking Mama, and I know wherever Mama is, but still she is with us, right? Because we are invoking. So Mama's powers, especially power to merge, was excellent. Also, congratulations to all of you that you all are very joyful when we are doing all this. And, so congratulations and good wishes. And thank you. Om Shanti. Good night, everyone.